Good morning. It is July 14th, and this is the Rising Group. It's Ryan Sautman here, and
Tony Kemper. Good morning.
good morning. And we have a market recap for June 2023. This fine day. It's a little warm out today, Tony. 95.
Yep.
Humidity has 70% humidity, something like that.
Summer in St. Louis.
That's right. All right, let's go ahead and jump right in. We're going to get into this, and we're going to jump over to the sale price for the area and the average sale price for the area.
Yeah, if we look at Madison County alone, our average sale price right now is running about $238,000. That is up almost 8% over last year.
And looking at St. Clair County, we're at 253,000 for the month of June, and that is up 5.1%. From last year.
Yeah, we're going to break it down to a couple cities here. School districts, Edwardsville School District, we're at about 374. That's up 12% from last year, and Triad's at about 381 actually, up 14% from last year. So Triad's jumping.
Several big jumps there. And then Highland it's a good healthy jump it's at 5.6% jump over last year at this time. And that's 260,000 is the average price point for Highland there as well now.
Yeah, as we look at new listings for Madison County, we're down substantially over last year, 23%. So
yeah,
new listings are tough to come by.
Yeah, and then St. Clair County for new listings, St. Clair is down 27% on new listings. That's a pretty big jump. So June of 2022, we were at 442 for St. Clair. And we're down to all the way 319 for new listings in St. Clair.
Yep. As we break it down to school districts, Edwardsville is down almost 30% from last year for new listings. Triad, not quite as bad, down 8%. So
yeah,
a little better.
These smaller towns, it's easier to have those bigger drops. You know,
right.
So Highlands had 24 listings and new listings in June, whereas 2022, whereas now it's 18 listings. So a 6 houses difference results in a 25% drop from last year for Highland.
Yep, good point. Looking at closed sales in Madison County, down 4.7%. It was 345 this year. It was 362 last year. So not a huge drop in closed sales.
Closed sales for St. Clair County it was 383 in 2022, and it's down to 320 in 2023. That's a 16% drop for closed sales.
Looking at closed sales in Edwardsville School District, pretty flat. 75 last year, 77 last year, 75 this year. So just a couple. Triad, again, 35 last year, 31 this year. So everything's pretty flat.
And for Highland, about a 10% drop on closed sales in June from this year to last year. All right, and then moving on over to percent of list price. What is the median for that, Tony?
For Madison County, we're right at 100%. What people are asking for, they're getting.
I think kind of across the board, we can just say it's 100%.
It really is. The only exception to that out of all of this is Edwardsville is still at a little over 100, 101.2, which is actually up, from 100.8 last year. So very little change.
Yeah.
Basically, people are getting what they're asking for, better for their.
Yeah.
Which actually says a lot, because that means that the housing price is what people are asking is a fair price in this market.
It's true.
So
very true. All right, moving right on to month supply, and it is low. For a while there, we were hitting, like earlier in the year, we were hitting 2 month supply, and we're just plummeting again. It seems like total month supply in the market is, what do you have for Madison County there?
For Madison County, it's down 5.6, but it's about 1.7 months. So it's same as last year was 1.8. So about the same.
Yeah, St. Clair, it is about the same as well from this time last year. It's 1.9 versus 2.0, so down a little bit.
Yeah, that's the only exception I see. Is Edwardsville actually has gone up. If you look at 21, they're at 1.6 month supply. In 22, it was a 1.8 month supply. In 23, it's a 1.9 month supply. So the Edwardsville homes are not moving quite as quickly as they used to, but they're still moving pretty quick.
And then same for Highland as well. I mean, it's a small drop, 1.5 to 1.4 month supply. So just not a lot of inventory out there. All right. Okay, so interest rates. Tony, you were just looking at interest rates?
Yep.
What you got?
Rates are hovering still in that, 6.75% range, up to
Yeah.
7, come back to 6.75. They're bouncing around in there. Looks like the Feds are gonna raise, maybe 1 or 2 more quarter point raises this year. Talking about 1 this month already, so we'll see what happens there. But hopefully starting this fall, we'll start to see some coming back.
I
Once they
did-
get inflation under control.
I did hear that it is the lowest it's been since Biden took office. So, and that is a good, that's a positive thing.
Mhm.
I think it was down, some of it was, I think I heard something down to 3% on inflation. So hopefully, if inflation's down, hopefully
Yeah.
we start seeing those interest rates
Yeah,
come
the
down
inflation numbers
as
are
well.
definitely coming in under
Yeah.
what they were expecting, so
Yeah.
that's a good sign.
Yeah. So, well, guys, that's all we have for the Rising Group here. Tony, you got anything else you want to add on?
That's it. Have a good summer, everybody, and we'll talk to you next month and tell you what's going on in July.
Yeah, nothing really has changed. That's to sum it up. It's still a tough market for the buyers right now. So great for sellers, tough for buyers. So let us help you guys with that and help navigate those situations. I don't know if you guys seen the story. We had an amazing story on someone that we were able to get their house, get in the house fast, get the house under contract. It was a total team effort. Rising Group pulled through very strong on that one for
Got
them.
it done.
Got it done. That's all we have. You guys have an amazing month of July, and we will talk to you again in August. Take care, guys.
Bye, everybody.